Good morning. Welcome to this morning's intention. Wednesday morning. Today is the solar plexus chakra, yellow. So connecting with your power. So let's create a reality of a world that we all want to live in together. If you could find a place for 30 minutes to close your eyes, sit down or lie down, not be disturbed for a bit, that would be great. So when you're ready, go ahead and close your eyes, get comfortable. We're going to start with a few long, slow, deep breaths. Take the breath of life in. And when you exhale, I want you to just let go of everything. All your cares and worries dissolve and float away. And next breath in, fill your belly up full. And this time, if you could feel like you're sinking into the safe arms of Pachamama, Mother Earth, always supporting us. And for the next breath, if you could focus on breathing light directly into your heart and then exhaling light directly from your heart. Good. Now we're going to focus on the body. Make sure it's good and relaxed for this inwards journey. If you could put your awareness down to your feet right now and simply ask them to relax at this time. If you can, feel the energy, your energy, leaving your feet into the ground, into the earth, curling up with the roots of the forest, and then gently coming back into your feet, completing the circuit. Allow the earth to cleanse and replenish your energy. Feel grounded. And now we focus on our ankles, shins, calves, knees. Everything just relaxes. Our upper legs, buttocks, pelvic area, hips. Feel everything loosen. Then we focus on our inner organs, our rib cage, breast, chest, our full back and spine. Everything softens. Our shoulders are down in the most comfortable position. Arms, forearms, hands and fingers hanging loosely. Our neck is supple and bearing no weight. And then we take our attention up to the skin of our scalp. Sometimes tension can hide up there. Just feel everything loosen right now, like your ears could wiggle. And then bring your attention to your jaw. I want you to allow it to unhinge. Open up and receive the breath of life. And then go to your eyelids and see if you can't get them to soften a few extra degrees. And we move inwards and we ask our left brain to relax. And we ask our right brain to relax at this time. And now we're going to thank our minds for all the hard work it does for us all the time. And we're going to invite it to have a seat on the couch now and just chillax while we let the heart steer the bus for this session. We want the mind to stick around and be part of our council, but just take more of a back seat for now. Now let's deal with our thoughts. We all have so many thoughts. Let's use the element of water today to deal with our thoughts. Imagine yourself standing in a very gentle river, with your feet in the sand underneath, anchored in the bank. And it's a hot summer day, so you're enjoying the cool wetness, the feel of the water against your ankles and your shins. I want you to see all of your thoughts pop out of your head, kind of like a dog shaking its wet coat as water droplets. Water is a great element to help us deal with our thoughts because it already contains memory. So I want you to see all these water droplets, thoughts come out of your head. Let gravity take them down to the surface of the river and allow the flow of the river to take them downstream. So I want you to witness and observe your thoughts, but just let them go. Don't get carried away downstream with them. Don't get engaged. Just stay anchored where you are, observing. And if you were witnessing or observing your thoughts, that means, therefore, you are not your thoughts. You are something much more deeply profound than that. And we're going to explore that a bit in a moment. But first, let's take that journey from our head space down to our chest cavity. We're going to use a beautiful wooden spiral staircase to get there. I want you to experience this journey viscerally. Feel the warm grain of the wood underneath your fingertips as you trail your hand down the railing. Hear the soft padding of your bare feet as they touch down on each step. And feel the buoyancy as you glide down the staircase. And when you land on the platform in front of your heart, I want you to notice if there's anything in front of your heart. Perhaps a gate with a lock on it. Maybe a wall has been built. This is normal, natural. We all develop protective barriers for ourselves. What I want you to realize right now is that this is your heart. You have a full access VIP backstage pass to it at all times. So go ahead and envision those locks disintegrating, the gate creaking open, and perhaps a bridge appears over the moat that's been built, if you're like me. And as you approach the door to your heart, it cracks open. Brilliant beams of yellow golden light spill out everywhere. So beautiful. See yourself opening the door and entering into your heart space to be completely bathed in this warm and loving light. You feel so safe and secure and so happy. This is the most amazing place you've ever been or could imagine inside your heart space. And this light is the closest to the truest essence of what you really are as well. Everything in the universe is made of energy, as are we. It's the common denominator. We're going to have a bit of a shift in perception now and experience our energy body or our light body. I want you to look down at your hands inside your heart and see that all the cells of your body have transformed into brilliant points of light. You're kind of floating there, existing like a light cloud. It's very blissful. And everybody has a very unique shade of color and texture to them. I want you to experience this right now. What color are you? And then you look up and see a colossal but indescribably beautiful ribbon of light above you as well. This is the flow of the cosmos, the consciousness of one. I call it the nexus, this place. It goes by many names in many cultures. It doesn't really matter what you call it. At the end of the day, what it really is just total connection. And this is what we want. So I want you to allow yourself to float up and merge with this flow of light. And you don't have to be afraid. You can come out of it at any time. You don't have to sacrifice anything to experience this, and you don't have to change your beliefs. All truths are inclusive here. And when you merge up with this flow, you might experience a sensation of coming home, of belonging. It's quite common. And at some point on every level, you will experience that you are everything and everyone in the universe. And they are also you. We are all mirrors. Now, this nexus is a very powerful place. You have at your fingertips the knowledge and the wisdom of the entire universe at your command. This is where our intuition stems from. We are all one being. We're all the same pie. Slightly different flavors we bring to the same pie. This nexus is a place of spontaneous healing, of miracles, and of an incredible capacity to create. And that's what we're going to take advantage of this morning. We're going to intend a reality of our choosing, and then we're going to anchor it in the present moment at the end of the intention, because we can. And so I want you to envision now a life that you've always secretly dreamed of having in all its glorious detail. I'm going to guide along in generalities because at our core, we all want the same things. But I want you to fill in the page, color in the page, the way you see fit for your life. And let's start by talking about health. We all want good health. Everybody wants that. Envision yourself right now completely whole, vibrant, healthy, moving your body with physical ease and grace. Your emotional body balanced, your mental body full of clarity, and your energetic body filled and complete. And we trust our bodies. They're amazing systems that self-heal, self-repair, guard us against anything we need shielding from. And in this reality, we take care of our bodies. And anytime we need guidance or teaching on how to do that, that is amply available to us. So I want you to experience this vitality right now. I feel very light, like weight's been lifted, like effervescent bubbles of joy are just coursing through my entire being. My cells, my DNA, right down to the atomic level, everything realigning into its natural, perfect, healthy state of balance. It's very exhilarating. Now that you're experiencing this vitality, I want you to extend it to your family and your friends. See and witness the relief and wonderment on their faces. And then extend it out to your community. And then to the entire planet. What a beautiful gift to give and receive. This is within our power to do so. Now let's talk about abundance. There is plenty in this world for all of us, and that is the truth. So let's go ahead and lift humanity up out of survival mode and into creation mode. It is time. Everybody has access to fresh, clean drinking water. Everybody has ample, natural, healthy food. Everybody has shelter. Everybody has warmth if they need it. And there's a little left over for comfort. So Maybe we could travel around once in a while if we'd like. Most importantly, that we have the resources to follow our passions and our dreams in life. Each of us were seated with a unique gift that only we can develop and share back with the world. This is our purpose. And when we're on the path of our purpose, we feel fulfillment. Not just because we're doing what we love. Deep down, each of us have an innate need and desire to contribute. And so when we're on our path, we're being fulfilled on many levels. I would like you to experience this right now. What are you doing when you're following your bliss? And if you don't know what your purpose is right now, that's okay. We're going to generate the feelings associated with it and allow that to beckon into our conscious awareness, that information. So let's generate feelings of totality, of wholeness, of completeness that we might have felt in our lives. Or perhaps that all over good feeling from selflessly helping another at some point. Or you can go to a memory where you were doing something that you were so enamored with, so fascinated by, that you completely lost track of all time. That's kind of what you're looking for. And now envision yourself going to bed at the end of the day of being on your path, feeling completely fulfilled, sleeping soundly through the night, waking up in the morning, excited to jump out of bed and do it all again. Now, we just did this for the entire planet. So what does that look like now? I see all the amazing intellects and imaginations pooling together to problem solve. All of a sudden, we are living on a planet free of pollution. We've learned how to live in harmony and balance with our ecosystems. How amazing is that? Look at us exploring our limitless potential together, expanding our consciousness, inventing, building, teaching, learning, sharing, caring, progressing into the future in a most balanced and conscious way. What an exciting time to be alive. And look at us, we're doing this together. We are meant to be together. We are here to walk each other home through the meadows and over the bumps. But today, let's celebrate this life together in song, in music, in dancing, in laughter, in playing. I'm just feeling joy expanding my chest. Feeling all the relationships healing, love being transmitted and received. I'm walking down the street in my reality and witnessing the smiles on strangers' faces as I pass by, the lights behind their eyes. So beautiful. And let's intend one more thing while we're here. Let's intend that everybody is awakening to this consciousness of one. Everybody is feeling connected. Something incredible happens when we remember who and what we really are. This high vibrational frequency energy, this light, this love. All of a sudden, the heavier, lower energies just don't make sense anymore. The greed and the righteousness, the judgment, the harming of others, this all naturally falls away. We adopt the same foundation principles: honesty, integrity, authenticity, caring, sharing. Everybody's on the same page. Even the systems that govern us in this reality are designed in place to uplift us in our lives, to protect our freedoms, and to help us flow along on our journeys together. I'm feeling all the worry and tension and fear lift collectively up off of our shoulders and transform in the atmosphere above us into these higher vibrational frequencies, more in alignment with who we really are. And all of a sudden, trust is just blossoming in my heart again. I'm overflowing with compassion, feeling all the connections clearing, cleansing, opening up, communication flowing. What a beautiful atmosphere to exist in. It's so easy just to be. It's so easy just to be. And now, wherever you are in your beautiful reality, whether you're frolicking in the ocean on a hot summer's day, or you're with your family for a picnic, marveling at their glowing faces, seeing your children and your grandchildren thrive, or you're out riding your bike, enjoying the cool breeze kissing your cheek. Wherever you're doing whatever you're doing, just stop in your shoes right now. This has already happened. It is done. So say we all. And just look at all the beauty that's surrounding you. Drink it in. Feel this unconditional love energy surrounding, supporting you at all time. And receive it. You are so worthy of this amazing reality you've just created. So worthy. And now let's connect with some gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for every step, every breath in this incredible life. Thank you to all my lessons. Thank you, vulnerability. Thank you to this vessel, this body that allows me to perceive all this beauty. Thank you to my emotions for guiding me through this lifetime. And most of all, thank you for our connections to each other, to the earth, to our hearts, and back to the source, the fountain that constantly replenishes us in light, healing, energy, love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now we're going to take this incredible intention of reality and build it up as an energy ball in our centers right now, in the heart space, the solar plexus, the dantian area. Build it up as a big energy ball, make it crackle with life. And then soak it with those elevated emotions you just felt, the fulfillment, the joy, the peace, and the gratitude. And we're going to take a large breath in. We're going to build up that reality, that intention. And then we're going to exhale. And when we do that, we're going to release and share that energy with the world. Here we go. Exhale out completely. Give it all away. Our hearts are vast. And then breathe in the breath of life. Replenish yourself with light, healing, love, energy. Good job. And now I want you to wiggle your fingers and toes. We're going to come back into our bodies proper. Shift your limbs around a little bit. When you're ready, come back into the room. Also open your eyes. And how do you feel? You can come back to this beautiful state of being at any point of your choosing with a single conscious breath of intention. This is why we do this practice, so that we can do it on demand at any time. And eventually, we won't have to put any effort into it. We just become walking, talking natural transmitters of this high frequency energy that's more in tune with who we really are, creating the reality of our choosing around us because we are this powerful. And so much more so, exponentially by magnitudes, when we put our intentions together in this way. So thank you for joining me. Whether it's live or recorded, all works. It's all good. Take a few breaths whenever you can remember today, conscious breaths of intention. Reanimate this all these feelings and these dreams and that you just created in this practice. Pull them all together, remember them, breathe them out today a few times if you can remember to do so. And then just look back over your day later on and see if anything shifted for you. We'll see you again tonight for the evening intention. Have a wonderful day in the meantime.